Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment and trending news. Subscribe to this channel, and after subscribing there is a notification bell, the bell button. Click on that bell so you will not miss uploads when I have them for your viewing pleasure. Guys, welcome back to this channel. Concerning the Sylvester Dowen College drama, the college has finally spoken up. This is after several people have called them out and after the Lagos state government sealed the school and shut it down. They have finally said something. People have been tagging them to say, Dowen College, you guys need to address what is happening. They refuse to say anything. Aside from the first time they said that Sylvester, died from that, the injuries he sustained were from football. They have finally said something. Let me tell you what these guys have finally said. Although Nigerians are like, what you're saying is a little bit too late because you're not giving us what we want to hear from you. But Dowen College finally speaks up about the death of Sylvester Oromoni, who was a former student, a 12-year-old child that died as a result of bullying because he refused to join cultism or whatnot going on in the school. Now, they said that this is an immediate press release. They first of all started with, sending their deepest condolences. Remember that the father of this man, of the young man that died, said that the school had not reached out to him, even though it was already an internet situation and everybody was talking about it. They said the school never said anything. Now, this is the first time they're sending sympathies and saying they're sorry to the family of their beloved student, Sylvester Oromoni Jr. He was dearly loved by his teachers, his fellow students. Of course, they'll have to hype him up now, even if they didn't like him as a student. And they said he was a beacon of light for the school. The tragic and unfortunate incident which transpired this past November and Sylvester's untimely death requires a thorough and proper investigation. And so they said that Dowen College is fully committed to this. And according to them, they are assisting authorities to get to the bottom of these heartbreaking incidents. They said the first steps that they've taken in conjunction with the Ministry of Education has been the immediate closure of the school to aid in the investigation. So are they saying that it wasn't like they came to seal off the school like people have been reporting? Are they saying that they were the ones that said they want to shut down the school? Because first off, when the situation started, they refused to shut down the school. They said students should go home, and they were trying to, they closed the school for 2 days, and then they said students to resume back to school. Then when the Lagos state government said the school should close, they then started online classes for their students until the student people started shouting and saying, why are people still holding classes for your students? You should let these guys be home with their parents and not under your tutelage. Then the Lagos state government finally shut down the school, about 2 days ago. Now they are saying that since grief, and there is intense grief and suffering in the air, emotions are raw and tensions are high, but that they know that God will comfort the sorrowing and comfort Sylvester's family and everybody who loved and knew him, and that the situation is a traumatic experience. They commiserate with the Oromoni family and the students of Dowen College who have lost a friend and also a fellow student, and that they assured the parents of the school that they are taking steps to ensure the safety and security of their children and wards, as it is paramount to them. They said that the health and well-being of every child at Dowen College is valued, and it is of utmost priority to the school. And it was signed by the board and management of Dowen College, Lagos, Nigeria. Now, in my own opinion, I feel like this is just something. This does not hold any. This was, I don't even know how to explain it. This was very well doctored. This does not hold any kind of remorse. It doesn't sound like something from, I don't know how to, from what you're saying, and that's what everybody is saying, like this thing that you just put out is, you guys just want to hear something. Well, this is something from Dowen College, because what everybody has been saying has been Dowen College, you need to say something concerning this. You just shut up. You've not said anything to the family of the deceased. You've not said anything to the public. I understand that they might not want to address the public because it's not our problem. It's the issue should be with the parents of this young man who lost his life, should be with the parents of children that are entrusted in their care in that school, and the police because of the investigation, probably the education board in Lagos State, right? Those are people that are directly involved in the situation. But I feel like what they just did here, was not heartfelt. There was nothing regarding the cause of his death. They just said proper investigation. When the family already said this is what happened, the police already said this was what happened. So what we saw. Autopsy reports, according to what we've seen, said that there was some black stuff inside of him. I think probably he died of internal bleeding, maybe because there was a time the students came out to say, oh, this what happened. He was beaten and beaten and beaten, and even the housemaster was aware that they beat up this young man, but nobody had done anything about it. So there's not been resignation of any board member. There's not been the resignation of any administrative staff. There's not been the firing of any of the administrative staff members. They've not suspended any of the administrative staff members. They've not done nothing. And it's like, what are you guys investigating? The first step should be for you guys to at least first of, leave power. Let yourself be investigated as people that do not have any stake in that school, at least for now. But I don't know what is happening, but the situation is just getting messier by the day. I feel like it's probably dying down, but I don't think it's really dying down. People are still saying a lot of things concerning the Dowen situation. A lot of actors are still talking, celebrities are still talking, and I understand why celebrities are really grievous about the situation and adding and speaking up about your grievances is because they said that the owner of the school is one celebrity, that she's a singer and whatnot, and she's quite popular in the elite this thing in the social circle in Lagos. So it's like she's not talking, and people are afraid, or people are trying to not be on her bad side because, well, they're a friend. I was speaking with a friend of mine, right, and we were like, yeah, as parents, usually the first thing that comes when it comes to children is how to protect your child. That is the first thing that comes to your mind. So it's kind of, I really want to, I understand that it's not the proper thing to do. These children should be made to face the law, the full course of the law. But at the same time, parents would want to, the first instinct is to protect their child. And people that are saying that they want to know the parents of these children, I'm like, what will knowing the parents do anything for? It's not going to do anything for you. Now, one of the pupils is referred to as the son of the late Buruji Kasham that represented Ogun State constituency, and they said that I was one of them. The family already distanced themselves from the case, saying that they had privately interrogated and questioned the young man, and he said that he was not involved, and so they've taken his word for it, that if he says he was not involved, then definitely was not involved. They said that these guys pay ₦1,000,000 for school fees. That is a whole lot of money, and I'm like, if I'm paying ₦1,000,000, to put my child in school and is suffering from headache, you guys should call me first. You guys should treat my child like egg. I'm paying you to do that. You guys should not want to do things, should not want to try and cure should I say cure now or take care of him? Yes, you might want to give him like first aid, but immediately be notifying the parents to say, oh, something has happened to your child, because I'm paying you that amount of money, not for you. You can't afford to keep my child under your care. Remember that I told you that a certain lady too had come out to say, oh, this happened to my child when she was in Dowen College. It wasn't until our older siblings, snuck out to find a phone or whatever to call me that, and that the school still punished these sisters for alerting their mother that their youngest sister is critically ill in school. I'm like, if a child is ill, call the parents of the child. Yes. They let it get out of hand before they spoke up and told his parents. I feel like that was where the problem came from, and ultimately Sylvester Jr. lost his life. People have put in column and said, oh, he wanted to be a pilot, he wanted to be this, he wanted to be that. The Dowen College finally spoke up and they said absolutely nothing, in my opinion. This was just very doctored, and I really don't know how to even explain it, guys, but I'd love to hear from you. What do you think concerning what the school has said? People are saying that everything people are saying is just rubbish. People are just speaking in the nonsense or speaking in the rubbish. This is not what we want to hear. This is not what we need. I don't understand that this is like what you can do. They can't come out to start pointing fingers because they would not want to ruin the relationship they have with the parents of those children. The alleged children who carried out this evil act. They wouldn't want to spoil their reputation. They won't want to spoil the reputation of the school itself. the best thing that this is like the best course of action you can take. I understand, but please, it's still it's a little too cold. Your physical presence in the family home is not going to hurt as a representative of the school. Even the class teacher or something, if you're an administrative staff or you're the founder and you don't want people to see your face, send the class teacher. Somebody taught this guy. Send the housemaster. He was beat up in the hostel. Send somebody from the school. Just show that yes, indeed, like you've said, that the well-being of the children and the words placed in your care are your utmost priority. Let the parents know, because three of Sylvester's elder sibling graduated from that college. So it's like they've not been terrible to parents, they've not been terrible to children. This is just one of the sad situations that has happened, and it's quite unfortunate. Yes, sure, but show some humanity. That is what we are saying. Anyways, I would love to hear from you. Like I said, do you think that what this school has said is like the proper thing to say, or they are hiding a lot of things like people have said? I want to hear from you in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.